Welcome to another episode of South African Questions to Foreigners. On today's episode I've got Andrew Herman from Canada. Is that correct?
You betcha.
Okay. In Canada, where are you from, Herman?
I'm from the mountains, so the
New York?
majestic Rocky Mountains, and like a small town. Most people would no idea where it's from, but it's kind of a unique name. It's called Rocky Mountain House. So most people think it's like
a resort.
Yeah, exactly. A big house in the mountains where we all come. We just got running water, a little bit of electricity. You know, we gotta share the bathroom every so often. But no, it's just.
Okay, so you weren't born in a resort.
No, I wasn't born in a resort.
Okay. Okay, so Andrew, how this works? I'm just going to ask you a couple of South African questions.
Yeah.
And you just answer as truthfully as possible. Andrew, first question. If you have a map in front of you, where is South Africa located?
Obviously, it's in Africa. So, like, if this is the world map, yeah. Well, if it was a map from you guys would be in the center. In the center, but if it's like a normal map, it's
if it's a normal map in America, is America
no, everyone's like says, yeah. Well, you've got when I was living in Australia's like the center of the world there, and I'm like, Australia's not there. Australia's on the bottom corner, but so South Africa would be on the bottom end of Africa Peninsula.
That's good.
Or the African continent, I guess.
African continent. That's very good. It's much more precise answer than the American.
Oh, the Americans don't really know much outside of America.
Okay. I'll give you an Afrikaans word.
Okay.
If you want me to use it in a sentence, I'll use it in a sentence. You must just tell me what do you think the word means. So, the South African word is millie. Do you want a sentence?
Millie? Sounds like a cow.
Do you want a sentence?
Sure.
The girl really likes my millie.
Oh. Now it makes sense. Yeah, I was gonna say like udders when you're like milking something like that. So I guess that you could say milking something else if you know what I'm saying, right? Okay.
Okay, no. Millie means corn on a cob.
So she wants to get your cob.
No, it's literally a corn on the cob. So I can make a millie for my girl.
Oh, you grow a millie and
she likes my millie.
Oh, she likes it.
Corn on a cob.
All right.
Corn on a cob. In South Africa, when I'm in South Africa, how many times a week do you think I see a rhino?
How many times a week? I'd say more on like a month scale, maybe you'd see a couple, but I know like in a week you probably wouldn't see that many.
Yeah, but
it'd be a rare occurrence, I'd say.
In like a month?
In a month?
Yeah.
3?
If I drive from city to city, do you think I will see a rhino?
Like through the desert or something like that, the plains?
On the national highway to the next city.
There's a possibility of seeing one, but I doubt like that you would. Okay. I think it'd be a rare occurrence, just rare occurrence. seeing kind of certain wildlife back in Canada. You see it on occasion, but you won't see it every single time.
Okay, rhinos are endangered.
No. So you won't see very many.
So you don't see? No, you don't like.
Have you ever seen one?
No, in a zoo. But
I've seen one in the zoo.
But in a normal situation in South Africa, you don't see wildlife. It's like I live in a house, normal suburb. Like there's no wildlife. Cats and dogs.
Homeless people. Yeah.
Homeless people. True or false? In South Africa, we did the first heart transplant.
First transplant ever?
Yeah, first ever.
A human?
Human heart. We put a new heart into someone.
Oh. False.
False. Okay, it's true.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. True. I asked this to the American guy. He said that there was like a voodoo ritual maybe, but it's actually true. In Cape Town, Dr. Chris Barnard.
Yeah.
He did the first human heart transplant. So
Sweet.
South Africa is on the like top range of
surgeries.
Heart surgeries.
That's cool.
Just of medical stuff, we've got really good doctors.
Yeah. Learned something new. Did not know that.
Yeah, we've got really good doctors. There's a lot of doctors in Canada.
They come over to Canada.
They come over to Canada. Yeah. Like so African doctors, not just doctors in general. Africa owns a submarine.
Yeah.
You think so?
Probably. Why wouldn't they? They
Well,
connect some water, right?
Yeah, we connected to water. What do you
We
think?
used to have our submarines in a mall.
Oh, in the mall.
Yeah, we had this giant mall and we had like 2 submarines in there. We only had like 3 submarines at the time, but we had 2 of the submarines in this mall.
Good.
That's how secure we are in ourselves.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Does Canada know how submarines work?
Well, funny enough, we bought one from Great Britain and it blew up when we were trying to bring it back. It was really bad actually. I was like, hey, we're getting a bargain, baby. But then
It sank.
it sunk, yeah. So they had to be saved.
Okay. In South Africa, what do you think we use our submarines for?
Ooh. Probably protecting the coast from sharks and crazy beasts like the giant squids. Maybe.
Yeah, dude, that's like normally a country will use it for the fence. But in South Africa, the guy in charge of the navy and in charge of the submarine, they asked him on national TV like, what is the submarine for? And he said like, we need to protect people from sharks.
Yeah, I knew it, right? I knew it. Protecting sharks are crazy, man. That and dolphins.
Crazy.
Dolphins will get you. Never
And seals.
Never
Seals. And
Whoa.
seals. Have you seen the video of the seal?
Oh, they grabbed that girl. Oh man, that was great.
One of the viewers of the show, Henry Reineke, thank you for the question. He asked, how long do you think it will take you to walk from Johannesburg down to Cape Town?
Johannesburg, can you give me a kilometer distance?
Whatever. What do you use in Canada?
Yeah, kilometer. Only the US uses miles. We're a bunch of freaks.
You guys don't use feet?
Oh, we can use feet, yeah. Everyone's got
Hockey
one.
pucks or...
Hockey pucks, yeah, sticks.
Sticks.
Man, hockey
It's
sticks.
4 sticks,
Yeah,
son.
4 stick length. 1 skate length and stick. I gotta know what that is. But,
How long do you think in kilometers?
oh man, I've never measured it.
Is it a big or small country?
Oh, well, it's probably a fairly large distance. So, to walk, what, like a week?
No, but no, probably like a month.
Yeah?
It's like...
Because it's like from one end to the other, kind
It's
of thing.
1,400 kilometers.
Oh yeah, so then, yeah, so that would take
You'd probably do like 20 k's a day. Like
20 some days.
3 months.
Let me get my abacus out. And,
Abacus.
there we go.
Andrew, Herman,
Yeah.
thank you very much for the interview.
Yeah, dude.
So this was the perspective of a Canadian man's questions about South Africa. If you want to see more of this videos, please subscribe to the MJ Vlogs channel. We've got this little segment where we do South African questions to foreigners. Every 2 weeks or so I'll bring you a new nationality.
The good ones.
After you, yeah. We'll
Oh, the better ones.
better ones. Yeah. See you next week.